Hey guys, I got an interesting one for you. This is a brushless drill by HOTO. Now, you know I've done some interesting tools from this company already. There was the cylinder screw gun kind of thing. This guy here is freshly delivered, so I haven't opened it yet to take a look at it. I figured I would open it up with you guys because it's the fun of doing it. What perked my interest, I don't know if I can get this in here, is what's included and the actual, let's see if I can get some focus. Kinda, you can read the specs here. Sorry for the blur. I have a light above me that's apparently reflecting off the plastic. So let's give this a go. It's quite heavy, and last one I did from them was that cylinder, and that thing, I love using that thing. I take computers apart with it all the time. So all right, let's see about getting in here and see what's inside. That to the side. Okay. Plastic to the side. I'm loving the box. It's nice sealed. Ooh, interesting. Okay, ooh, look at this one. All right, it's in a nice plastic looking cover here. Ooh, okay, that comes off to the side. I really like the box. This is scary that I like a box that this came in. It's definitely going back in its box. Oh, okay, it's meant to be a box that you reuse. It has straps that are holding these all in place. Okay, so we are USB-C charged. We have a nice little Velcro strap that holds the drill bits in. Okay, cool. These go up to, are they marked? Not marked drill sizes, so I'd have to check my kit against it to find out what each size is. Actually, the box should tell me what each size is. Okay, so now we'll open up. We got standard size, which is really nice. I like that they keep coming with the long necks. They're always those nubs. I hate the nubs. I like having actual, like, things here. Okay, so we have a triangular. I don't know if you guys can see that one. That's a new one for the kit. I don't think I have any that have that. Standard star. 3 hex sizes, which is good because these are the standard 3 that you would end up doing IKEA furniture and things like that. And you have a T20, and that I can tell off the bat. A T20, I think it is. That's what it looks like. Screwdriver, Phillips on here, and some flatheads. Well, a flathead. Who uses flathead? I only use them when I do my vintage, whatever, furniture and stuff like that. Alright, so let's see. Is there anything... Take this out since we'll get to that in a minute. Is there anything underneath this? Nope, there's nothing underneath this. Alright, so what you see is what you get. Alright. So this has a protective tape over it. So I'll have to remove that. Stick that there. Ooh, wait. On the back of the cover... Ah, okay, here's your manual here. It's on the back of the clear cover, so don't dispose of that. Overall weight, very comfortable on the hand, I have to say. Like, I thought this was just like a round handle. It's not. It's kind of ovaled to your hand, I guess is the only way I can explain it. Like, this part's flat, this part's domed around, so you have a nice, okay, there's a trigger safety. Okay. What do we got here? We got a trigger safety. The chuck is fully open right now. So it looks like this can take maybe 1/2 inch at most. Maybe? I don't know. I'd have to, again, compare it to my bit set that I have downstairs, because this set does not have the sizes listed unless they are on... Might be in the manual too, but let me see if they are listed on here. We have Phillips size PH1, PH2. We have 3 hex heads, H3, 4, and 5, which are your standards for, again, building furniture and things like that from like IKEA. 1 slotted 5, which is the flathead. The PZ2 star. Actually, I forgot what those are called. It's not the star head, it's the other one. The T25 star, which is your standard like deck screw and things like that. The triangle, I'm not sure what it's called. I've never dealt with one. And TW1, I've never dealt with either. So those are new to my kit. So that's kind of cool to have something new. Then we have... Yeah, they don't list the different drill sizes, so I would have to compare it. They only list the torque settings, I think, here. I'm not sure what these numbers are, so maybe it's in the manual. I can go and pull that off, and we can take a look at the manual and see. Okay, pull the manual off. We have a special guest today of Tacomaeus, my guinea pig, who's happily sitting next to me right now. Alrighty, let's see. I am looking for English. Here we go. Alright, this thing actually has got a lot of settings to it, so that's kind of going to be fun to mess with. Alright, this is a brushless unit, because I'm not sure if I mentioned that. So it's supposed to be quieter, last longer, you know, that sort of thing. This does have a 2000 milliamp hour battery, I think, in it. I forgot what it was. It said on here. Yeah, 2000 milliamp hour battery. So it should get you going for a good, you know, little whiles. You have your 2 settings here of drill and screw. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Instead of a high and a low, let's see if I get this on camera. You can see here. Let's see. Because if I go to 2, yeah, that's the function. So if you're using, you know, your screw heads, you can pop it back here. If you're using the drill bits, you can come here. So let's see. Oops. One thing I love about brushless is when you release, that stop. You're not waiting for it to slow down. You're not touching it to, you know, do anything to it. So, all right, let's go grab one of these bits. And we're going to chuck it up. Okay. Switch this again. It has a little bit of a slow start, but it does center the bit perfectly. I don't see any wobbling here. Let me get this as dead center as possible. Alright, so it's not too bad. Now, if that's the chuck... Okay, so... Alright, so the chuck is a keyless chuck. You just kind of can turn it, drop your bit in, and it will lock. So that's kind of cool. It almost sounds like one of those dust busters. Kind of has, but much quieter. Alright, so that's that one. Now, my question here is, if that's how you chuck up a drill, a screw bit. Oh wait, they are labeled on here. These are labeled on the bottoms here. I missed it. Here's the PH1. Alright, so these are actually labeled. Are they all labeled? Yep, PH2. This one says PZ2. Yep, okay, so they're labeled down on the bottom, so I'm used to them being higher, and that's how I missed that one, so that's on me. Alright, so let's go chuck up a drill. I don't have a piece of wood right now to test these bits on. Ooh. Okay, so we have self-tapping centering bit, which is good. You don't get those that often. Usually it's just a standard bit. Very sharp feeling. I don't know what type of bits these are, if they're carbide or... I doubt they're anything like diamond, obviously. Alright, so let's see here. We put this in. Wow, alright, yeah, it centered that out. I can tighten that down. Switch this to drill. Alright, so that's... So far, I'm liking how it feels and how it sounds. Do I have a scrap piece of wood around in here? I do not. I do want to try this out, so I'm going to pause this for a minute, and I will be right back with a piece of wood. Alright, so I'm back. Alright, so I found this piece of floor scrap, and yeah, we're going to give this a go and see what happens. It's self-tapping, so I should just be able to hold it the way I am and drill a hole. Of course, I shouldn't have done this over the case. Ooh. Wow, that made quick work of this, actually. If I didn't think it would have to do what I did, so that's why I blew out the back, but... Huh. Alright, let's try that one more time. Yeah, this thing is really good for even like just around the house. And easy to unchuck and drop in new bits. Now I'm going to have to clean this box, considering everything's supposed to go back in this box. Okay, come on out. Dump this over here. Yeah, that wasn't smart. My nice clean case. Well, you know, it's a tool. Put this back in here. Oops, I knocked the camera. And everything's falling on me now. Okay. So, first impressions of this. I'm actually impressed with it right now. I mean, I was able to drill through a piece of, I think that's cedar, which isn't too bad of a material, but cedar shreds really easy, and it's pretty good. I do kind of like that they put the drill bits facing down, so you don't stab yourself. There's actually two different sets here. Presume these are going to be, yeah, here's your standard drill bits. There's 3 of these. Okay, so that makes sense, I guess, because there's, on the listing, it shows 4 of each. Okay, so it's, I don't know, I'm still going to have to look up and figure out what these are. It shows there's 2 different sets of drill bits. You have the self-tap one here, which allegedly is supposed to be 4.0, 5.0, 6.0, 7.0, but I gotta look up what the actual measurements are in, like, you know, American. And the sleeve itself actually is catered to each bit. So it's not just a standard thing, they actually fit each bit perfectly, so that's cool. Got a little tab here, that's neat, so you can, you know, hold it. The Velcro is grommeted on as well to this box, so that's kind of cool that you can keep all this together. I like this, I have to say. And it's got a code on the back so you can get a new manual. The manual is written apparently backwards, So English is in the back, which, you know, isn't normal. Usually you start here and go through, but it's starting with theirs. So you start on page 15, I think it is, or yeah, 15 onward. So basically half the book has all the different things. Oh, the other thing, duh, I totally forgot to show off the main feature of this thing. I almost put it away to say we're done. All right, so let's see how to do this. Okay, here is your torque settings at torque settings and direction, so you can actually see when I flip a switch, you can see the arrow moves down, so we know we're on back out, and now we're on forward, and if it's off, we're on lock. You have different torque settings here, which I think, yeah, there you go, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's different speeds. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, you see, I can stop it with my hand right now. And if I go up, yeah, see now it can actually, ow, it can actually overpass me. So that's kind of cool. I'm going to put this back to 5 where it was in the middle. Your battery life indicator is up here. You can set the, I can't remember what this is called. It's in the manual. It tells you all the different things, so I don't want to bore you too much. Back out the bit. And put this back in here. Can I put this back on as a protective little layer for now? I can't believe I almost forgot about the key factor here of how to adjust your settings. And then we'll just plop that back in. Put that in. Put this little plastic thing back on here. I mean, technically you can basically, after this point, chuck the plastic thing and keep everything else. But the box is, I like the box that it came in to begin with. And I was just kind of joking about, oh, you know, I want to keep it in its box because this is a nice hard cardboard. Like, you know, actual, like, it's thick. It's not that thin stuff like, you know, the shell that, you know, this comes in, you know. So, anywho, this is the basic unbox for this. I am definitely going to be putting it through its paces because I have a table that needs pocket holes done for the legs. So, if I can get this over the corner, there we go. Oops, knocked the camera again. And you can see my leg, whatever. So let me bring this forward. Oh, there you go. So this is the HOTO 12-volt brushless drill. I will have a link below. This is just the unboxing, and when I do the actual tests, I'm going to do a secondary video just showing some clips of that. I might add it to the end of this if I don't upload this as is, but I'm thinking I'll just upload this as is for now and then come back later because I really want to put this through its paces. I am really curious how this is going to do in an actual setting. You know, actually being used for, you know, not around the house drilling sheetrock screws, you know, and putting up curtains. I want to see what this does against solid wood. So, we'll see. And I'm going to also read the manual, so hopefully I'll have a little more information for you on the second time around. And we'll go from there. Alrighty, I will talk to you next time. See you soon.